was mountain climbing. I devoted most of my waking hours to fantasizing about, and then undertaking, ascents of remote mountains in Alaska and Canada, obscure spires, steep and frightening, that nobody in the world beyond a handful of climbing geeks had ever heard of. Some good actually came of this. By fixing my sights on one summit after another, I managed to keep my bearings through some thick post-adolescent fog. Climbing mattered. The danger bathed the world in a halogen glow that caused everything, the sweep of the rock, the orange and yellow lichens, the texture of the clouds, to stand out in brilliant relief. Life thrummed at a higher pitch. The world was made real. In 1977, while brooding on a Colorado bar stool, picking unhappily at my existential scabs, I got it into my head to climb a mountain called the Devil's Thumb. An intrusion of diorite sculpted by ancient glaciers into a peak of immense and spectacular proportions. The Thumb is especially imposing from the north. Its great north wall, which had never been climbed, rises sheer and clean for 6,000 feet from the glacier at its base, twice the height of Yosemite's El Capitan. I would go to Alaska, ski inland from the sea across 30 miles of glacial ice, and ascend this mighty Nord.
It's not as intimidating as it was the other day.
Moreover, to do it alone.
Is it?
I was 23, a year younger than Chris McCandless when he walked into the Alaska bush. My reasoning, if one can call it that, was inflamed by the scattershot passions of youth and a literary diet overly rich in the works of Nietzsche, Kerouac, and John Menlove Edwards. The latter a deeply troubled writer and psychiatrist who, before putting an end to his life with a cyanide capsule in 1958, had been one of the preeminent British rock climbers of the day. Edwards regarded climbing as a psychoneurotic tendency. He climbed not for sport, but to find refuge from the inner torment that framed his existence. As I formulated my plan to climb the Thumb, I was dimly aware that I might be getting in over my head. But that only added to the scheme's appeal. That it wouldn't be easy was the whole point.
He's talking about
I owned a book
another
in which
climber
there was a
who was
photograph
trying
of the
to
Devil's Thumb, a
do
black
a
and
rock
white
climbing
image
thing.
taken by an
You
eminent
know, it's all over the
glaciologist
place.
named Maynard Miller. In Miller's aerial photo, the mountain looked particularly sinister, a huge fin of exfoliated stone, dark and smeared with ice. The picture held an almost pornographic fascination for me. How would it feel, I wondered, to be balanced on that blade-like summit ridge, worrying over the storm clouds building in the distance, hunched against the wind and dunning cold, contemplating the drop on either side? Could a person keep a lid on his terror long enough to reach the top and get back down? And if I did pull it off,